Hello friends, we are back again for extended essay. In previous video, we discussed about the general structure of extended essay. In part 3 today, we are going to focus on title and research question. Let's start by the title. The title of extended essay should, number 1, reflect the essence of the investigation. Essence is the field. And number 2, by itself clearly describe the topic or aim of essay. Is focus. Look at this example. Exploring the impact of pH and temperature on the rate of chemical reactions. An electrochemical investigation. Yes, the field is chemistry and focus is electrochemistry. Effect of pH and temperature on rate of chemical reactions. It's clear. Number 3, not be too long. It's not going to be half of a page or 1 page or a very big paragraph. Number 4, be clarified if necessary early in the essay. Clarified means do not hide it among your sentences. Some students write 1 page and hide the title here. It's not good because the examiner may not see that clearly. So preferably, let's take it separated, and it's better to be at the beginning. Number 5, be different from your research question. You know, research question is in the form of question, not statement, and research question give more focus to your investigation. So they must be different. And number 6, again, I should emphasize on the format of the extended essay title. It's going to be in the form of a statement, not a question. Let's have a look on a few more examples. Look at this one. Exploring the impact of mindfulness-based interventions on stress reduction and emotional regulation in college students. An electroencephalography EEG study. Field is psychology, focus is electroencephalography, and the effect of mindfulness-based interventions on stress reduction and emotional regulation in college students is in the form of statement. Everything seems perfect. Have a look on this one. An analysis of the use of language and literature techniques in post-colonial literature, a corpus linguistics approach. It's also a perfect title. Seems to be in the field of literature and linguistics, and the focus is corpus linguistics. It's also a good one. Now let's have a look on research question and then compare research question with the title and learn more about them. I already mentioned the research question is a cause and effect expression indicating your investigation line, always in the form of a question. How A affects B or how B is affected by A. Something like this. What's the effect of childhood trauma on the development of anxiety and depression in adults? Childhood trauma is cause and development of anxiety and depression in adults is the effect. It's good in the form of question also. Okay, let's have a look on title and research question together and then compare them, how they could be related. Suppose that we take this title, Springs. Immediately when you look at this, you may have a lot of questions. Is it about seasons? Is it about physics? Because in physics also we have springs. Which one? Nothing. It's not in the form of an expression, a statement indicating field and focus. Nothing. Unfortunately, it's not accepted. But when you look at the research question in that essay, you see how does the efficiency of a spring change when draw length is increased. Good. The research question is good. It has a cause here, draw length, increase in draw length, and then efficiency of a spring will be the effect. Yeah, research question is good, but unfortunately the title is rejected. Look at this one. Suppose that the title is investigating the limitations affecting maximum braking on the free ride bicycle. Title is good, is in the form of a statement, not a question, not too long, and seems to be in the field of physics and focus on limitations affecting maximum braking in free ride bicycle. Everything is okay. Title is good. But when you look at the research question, unfortunately, you see the same thing. Why the research question is the same as the title? It must be different. Moreover, it's not in the form of a question. So here research question is rejected. Look at this one. Suppose that you take the title to be when solutions plus or minus glucose and minus minus fructose are mixed, is there any relationship between the observed rotation of the polarized light caused by this mixture and the concentration of the constituent monosaccharide solutions? Unfortunately, the title is in the form of a question and it's rejected. It must be in the form of statement. But if you take it as a research question, it's accepted. As a research question is good. It has the investigation line, field, focus, everything is okay. But for the title, it's rejected. Look at this one. Suppose that the title is investigation of the effects of sleeping on the motion of rolling object. Title is good. The field is physics and the focus is sleeping, the effects of sleeping on the motion of rolling object. It's in the mechanics branch. It's good. But look at the research question. How does the sleeping ratio affect translational acceleration of a cylinder on an inclined plane? Good. The cause is the sleeping ratio and the effect is translational acceleration of cylinder. Research question also is perfect. So both research question and title are accepted. Look at this one. Here I may take the title as the failure of German V weapon program 1943 to 45. Title is good. It's in the history field and focus is on about the Germany, the war in maybe World War II, 1943 to 45. Everything is good. Title is also in the form of a statement, not too long. And look at the research question. How effective was the Nazi use of V-series weapon against Antwerp as a method of warfare? Good, good. Here I have cause, Nazi use of V-series, and then the effect is Antwerp against Antwerp. Yeah, it's good. Research question also indicates the investigation line. Now let's develop some research questions. I told you research question indicates your investigation line, so it must be focused and narrow. If you make it broad, you may create more questions in the reader's mind, and it's not good. Let's have a practice. Look at this one. How does temperature affect resistance? Temperature seems to be the cause and effect will be on resistance. But still I have more questions. Temperature of which type of material? Metal, non-metal? And which kind of resistance do you mean? Mechanical, electrical? Let's give more focus. How does temperature of a wire, still which kind of wire, I don't know, affect its electrical resistance? Better. It's not mechanical but electrical. Still, I have to make more focus because temperature of which kind of wire and more than that, electrical resistance in which type of current, DC, AC, they are different. Okay, let's give more focus. How does temperature of a copper wire affect, good copper wire, it's not iron wire, affect its electrical resistance in DC current? It's good now. It seems to have completely focused on the electricity and DC current and copper wire. Everything seems good. So I see the investigation line. Look at this one. How can mortgage affect population? Here mortgage is cause and effect will be on the population. But I have more questions. Which kind of population do you mean? Which age? Which country? Which region? Which time? I have more questions, so let's give more focus. How can mortgage affect population of age under 40? Better. Seems It's concentrated on the young age. Still, I have more questions about the time, the region, where the investigation is focused. So it could be more focused. How can mortgage affect population of age under 40 considering Berlin in the first decade of 21st century? Good. Seems perfect. Now the investigation line is completely focused. Let's consider this one. How do Nobel Prize winners affect innovation? Nobel Prize winners will be the cause and innovation will get effect. But which kind of Nobel Prize winners do you mean? I don't know. Physics, chemistry? Which kind of innovation is it? I don't know. Let's give more concentration. How do Nobel Prize winners, still the same, affect stylistic innovation? Stylistic innovation may be in art, literature. Still, I have more questions. Let's give more focus. How do Nobel Prize winners of 20th century in literature, good, so it's not in physics, it's in literature, affect major stylistic innovation? That's all. So it's a good research question now. After you express your research question, please restate that. Restating is not just paraphrasing, but give more details about your research question. Again, tell the reader what are you looking for and what is the main axis of your research. It's a kind of development again. Look at this one. How do Nobel Prize winners of 20th century in literature affect major stylistic innovations? Let's restate that and make more extension. Modernism was a literary movement that lasted from the late 19th century to around the mid 20th century, known as stylistic innovation. In the first 3 lines, I have restated stylistic innovations. Among the 3 major dominant factors affecting modernism, the aim of this research is to investigate what was the role of Nobel Prize winners in modernism, considering outstanding merits of Anatole France, Karl Adolf Gellerup, and Rudyard Kipling. This is a kind of restating for this research question. So don't forget it. You should make more practices to learn it better. Thank you for watching this video. That's all. The next part will be concentrated on thesis statement. See you.